Okay, here's the promised tour. So we just had this shed in the corner of our yard when we moved in. So I cut some ventilation holes and put some hardware mesh on there. Just a couple screws holding them in place. And then drilled this door in here. It's small right now. When the chickens get bigger, I'll make it bigger and put a automatic door on it, but for now that's what we got. I put these boards together so we can slide it in front of the door. And then this dog cage was here in the yard when we moved in, so it went you can see where the grass is dead, that's where it was. And yeah, makes a pretty good little run. Then we put some hardware cloth along the bottom here because one of our chicks, this one actually, is still small enough to fit through this gate. So that's 3 of our chickens, and then you see my wife put some rocks along the bottom where there were some possible gaps. All we did for the top here is we just twist tied these on with some wire, and it's working pretty well. We can't get in there too easily. There are some doors in the fence, and that's fine. I can crawl around in there if need be, but in the future we'll do something different. This is just free, so that's nice. We've spent probably less than $200 total on all of our chicken supplies and chickens and feed and everything getting started this year. This is our first time having chickens, so price was a definitely a factor in how we decided to do this. So. And then we've still got a brooder plate because one little chicken still has down feathers, not fully feathered. I've got I know this needs to go eventually, but it's just for the brooder plate. Once the brooder plate's not in there, I'll just have one wire for the camera. Here's our larger chickens. They're older. Just used a log for them to get in and out. I put a board in front of the door here to keep the bedding in. And then this pallet here, made of like OSB or plywood, has worked well as a roost. It's just leaning against the wall there. So, yep, that's it. There's the inside view of those ventilation holes. And okay, get back, June. I just drilled those with the hole drill that came, or hole saw that came with the feeder ports. So on this bucket I've got those feeder ports that you see, and I used the hole saw that came with that kit to drill the holes in the shed. And then we'll get a different waterer. We just haven't got to it yet. We just got all the chickens finally in the run, and it's time for a bigger waterer. Yeah, that's that. Oh, I put this last night. Had this laying around, so I'm using it. I'm gonna see if it does anything, but it's a motion sensor light, solar powered, very bright, so it comes on for motion. And I decided to just point it right at the run for if a predator is sneaking around at night, maybe it'll help deter them a little bit. Anyway, any questions, let me know. Oh, just for reference, I think this will be plenty big for how many chickens we have. There are these 5 older ones and then 5 younger ones. 3 buff Orpingtons, 2 black Australorps, 2 black copper Moran olive eggers, 1 buff Brahma, 2 Easter eggers. One of them is a frizzle Easter egger. So y'all have a good day.